The dining table was filled with moldy food, but the man's companion ate with great joy. He did not notice anything strange. He even warmly invited the man to join him. The man was shocked by what he saw. He also noticed that the companion's face was covered in pus-filled sores. 3 days earlier, the man had returned from studying abroad. Since he had not found a job, he stayed at his friend's home, but the place felt very strange. Almost every corner of the house was covered in mold. The family members were nowhere to be found. His friend told him he could stay as long as he wanted. Then the friend warmly brought out food to share. The man had to lie and say he was not hungry. That night, while they were sleeping, the man suddenly smelled something odd. It was the rotten smell of blankets that had never been aired out. He offered to clean the room the next day, but the friend stayed silent. When the man turned around, he saw his friend staring at him with a fixed gaze. The next morning, the friend had gone to work. The man took out some biscuits for breakfast, but the biscuits were already moldy. He poured some milk, but the milk smelled rotten and looked green. He had no choice but to open the fridge. As soon as he opened it, a strong, sour smell came out. All the food inside was rotten. The man turned his head to avoid the smell, but then he saw a human-shaped mold shadow on the wall. The man went out and bought cleaning supplies. He spent several hours cleaning the rooms until they looked fresh and new. Then he noticed another bedroom next to the living room. He pushed the door curiously. The rusty lock broke open. This room was also covered in thick mold. There was only one blurry, moldy family photo inside. The man did not think too much. He cleaned the room just like the others. That night, his friend came back. When the man proudly showed him the clean walls, his friend suddenly became furious. He grabbed the man's collar and shouted, asking why he had done this. The man was confused. His friend roared and ran out of the house. It was clear the man could not stay there anymore. He packed his bags and made some phone calls. When he walked into the living room, his phone signal suddenly disappeared. Even stranger, a human-shaped mold shadow had reappeared on the floor he had just cleaned. The man knelt down and touched it with his hand. Then he heard a strange sound coming from the bedroom. He carefully pushed the door open. The moldy floor was giving off dark smoke. Strangely, the room was once again completely covered in mold. Just then, his friend returned. He covered his face and apologized. But when he lowered his hands, his face had completely rotted away. The man stepped back in terror. In the next moment, four black arms reached out from the family photo and slowly pulled him into the picture.